Introduction to The Three Friends, a story of rugby in the forties. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Three Friends, a story of rugby in the forties, by Arthur Gray Butler. Introduction. In this story, hovering between fact and fiction, I sought to give a picture of the rugby I knew and loved at a time subsequent to that described so inimitably in Tom Brown. With that work, needless to say, I attempt no rivalry. It has described with a charm of sympathetic power the life of schoolboys full of wild pranks and madcap humours, yet always gentlemen both in language and action. And it has done this with a richness of picturesque incident, graphic dialogue, and interesting character which is unapproachable. I have attempted to describe rather the ways of older boys at a time when school life had lost something of its picturesqueness and extreme vitality, and when games, becoming more general and compulsory, had furnished a vent for high spirits once sought in mischief and adventure. Of this absorbing influence of games much might be said, but let those who grumble at athletics consider the gain as well as the loss. Boys are boys, and not bookworms, and much of their old mischief arose from having nothing else to do. They do not care to take quiet constitutionals to rest their overworked brains. They prefer to run, leap, climb, catch, kill, and carry off something. And if these adventurous desires have given place to universal cricket, keen house matches, and the dominion of the umpire, we must not too much murmur at that which has brought about the change. On the whole, those who have most experience of athletics will, I think, gladly acknowledge that in spite of a tendency to professionalism, the result of over-exaltation of the subject in papers and magazines, the balance is decidedly on the right side, and that the old listless, lounging life of so many at school and college is well replaced by the ambition to mount even into a third house 11, or the effect needed to get a place, or a proxime ascetis, and a second 15. End of introduction.